The garden's like a child. It always needed something. But we ought to be self-sufficient these days. That was all I needed for tonight. Now, I focused on the garden. The seeds were beneath the porch, which kept them safe from the sun. I always wanted to plant the flowers, but we needed space for the beets. After that, I dragged the bag of seeds again, my legs aching, and dropped it back under the house. I never saw or nothing, but I knew there were wild animals around. Surprisingly, the summer heat hadn't gotten to the water yet. After that, I watered the tomatoes as well. I used to overwater everything. Didn't think there could be too much of a good thing. Now that I was done with the garden, I could start on dinner. Empty. This door doesn't open anymore. There's something stuck inside the keyhole. This house liked to sap my strength. Like a vulture, hungry, always. Sometimes I starved no matter what I did.
Forecast for central and southeast Mont County for the rest of the overnight. Mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 60s.
There's always
South
some
winds
kind of mess here.
around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s.
You can't remember what he wanted up here. This hasn't worked in a while.
upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s.
Welcome home, Angie.
Southeast
Tonight's
winds
recipe
around
is
5 miles
hearty
an hour.
venison stew.
Tonight,
Mix noodles,
mostly
venison,
clear.
diced tomato, and 2
Lows in
sprigs
the
of
lower
thyme in a
60s.
pot. Cook on medium
South
heat.
winds
Remove
around
after
5
30
miles an
seconds.
hour.
Dinner's ready.
Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
I didn't usually leave the knives on the counter. This house had a habit of moving things around.
The zone forecast for central and southeast Mont County for the rest of the overnight, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour.
Sometimes I left the freezer lid open. I like to pretend that it cooled down the house that way.
Winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
I still needed more ingredients. The tablet would replay the recipe if I'd forgotten it.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Mix noodles, venison, diced tomato, and 2 sprigs of thyme in a pot. Cook on medium heat. Remove after 30 seconds. Dinner's ready.
The zone forecast for central and southeast Mont County for the rest of the overnight, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s.
You used to read here all the time.
5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear.
Up high, where they should be.
Winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Once everything was prepped, I placed the lid on the pot, then moved it to the stove. I turned on the burner, then counted 30 seconds under my breath.
For central and southeast Mont County for the rest of the overnight, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
And and took it off at what I'd hoped to be the right time.
Forecast for central and southeast Montgomery.
Come on, Angie, you always screw it up. The soup always smoked furiously. Its contents burned black. After dinner, I went upstairs and prepared for bed.
Winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear.
Upstairs was my personal hell. No matter how hard I worked, it always needed more from me. Your garden looks nothing like the ones in the magazines. Remember how you used to hide from her in this box? I used to be able to just go to sleep. I had hobbies. I liked reading. I liked this TV show as well. I used to wear beautiful dresses. Now it was all just rags and rags and rags. These are full of stuff that you haven't put away yet. Thankfully, they haven't noticed. I often feel like I've been shot through and torn up, like I'm more whole than person. And sometimes I would look in the mirror and I would see myself and I would hate what I see. And while I was there, I'd think. I couldn't say it out loud. I was done, for now. Finishing the day was like swimming up a waterfall, like staunching an artery, like saving a wilted flower. I closed the lid and started the machine. Calves aching, I crawled into bed. And finally, I was allowed to rest. The garden was like a child. It always needed something. I ought to be self-sufficient these days. Anything for hunger. Now I could focus on the garden. I went underneath the porch and got out the beet seeds. It was hot again today.
Don't listen to her.
Another sweltering
I think
humid
she's
summer.
insane.
I'm drenched head to toe.
You should plant the flowers instead.
Rolling down my legs. I planted the beets, then I tilled the soil. Good. Yes. Oh, that feels so good.
Yuck. I don't know how you can stand doing this. Don't get me wrong. It's a good look for you. Clean yourself up so we can go inside.
Empty. Not like there's ever anything worth reading. Once that was all done, I watered the tomatoes as well.
I think you need a little more sleep if you want to do more.
House liked to sap my strength. They picked at me, and I starved often, but tonight was going to be different.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Noodles, venison, diced tomato, 2 sprigs of thyme. Count 30 seconds. There's no turning back. Dinner's ready.
The knife was out on the counter again. Chop, chop, chop. Just don't look up. There was always some kind of fresh meat in the freezer. I liked fresh meat. I liked how it was cold. I liked how it felt in my hands.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it, just stop. You do realize no one likes your cooking, right? Oh my goodness. Wait. You're just like her. Oh, nothing.
You wonder how these might taste.
It's just that, you know, there's always help out there if you need it. And you look like you really need it.
Severe weather issued from our county, West Virginia. Stay indoors. Heavy rain.
One, two, three. Count with me from 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was awful. It was sludge. I couldn't serve this. They were going to starve. And it was my fault. I placed the pot on the table, set the plates, and called them to die. I couldn't save them. Upstairs was my personal hell. No matter how much I cleaned, no matter how hard I worked, it was always, and always, and always, and always, and always. We will be investigating.
but I was I wasn't sure when this all started. I felt like I've been drowning for a really, really long time. And I've been drowning for so long. I don't know. So I had this dream where I was this flower. At first, I didn't realize that I was a flower. I just knew that I couldn't move. I'd lose my legs, my fingers, my teeth. And then I finally realized I'd been plucked clean. I was this wilted flower, trapped in a vase. She ripped all of my petals off.
A flower. Or pig flower.
Dirty thing. Flower thing. Shambling. Filthy thing. This is where you are picked and plucked.
Sometimes I think about the world turning off. Every light that ever existed just disappeared, just like that. If the sun just shut its eyes and went to sleep. Or like if the world just turned off.
Fragile thing.
Suicidal thing.
I was dumb. I didn't know I was dumb. I just wasn't real. Knitted into your ribs fragile balls. A corona around your bones.
This is where you are picked upon and plucked upon, giving as the giver of nectar, of which we devour and partake.